my friends, welcome to my 200 3D CAD models in FreeCAD series. Today I want to work on exercise 177, which looks like a bent plate, and I think I will be using part design workbench to primarily work on this model. In the part design, I want to start from this side, the side view, which is XZ plane, and let's go find that. There it is, the XZ plane, and I want to go ahead and bring in the axis cross by AC on the keyboard, and there it is. So this center of the workspace, I want to place it at this corner. So right click on the image and transform it. So we will be changing the location of the image, not the model that I am gonna build later. Alright, so the image is there, and in my mind the center is right here. So whatever the sketch I'll draw, I will pad it on both sides. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Okay, go to the part design. Obviously I'm using the 0.22 developers version, that's why I have this tab format of workbenches, which makes more sense to me actually. Alright, in part design, create a body and create a sketch on XZ plane, and quickly use the polyline to trace the outside of this model. And there it is. So at this moment I don't want to worry about this tube, that would be a separate sketch. I'm gonna go ahead and actually make these dimensions realized. So these two are going to be the same, so that's E on the keyboard, equal, or you can go find that from here, the dimension, and there is the equality. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply an angle constraint, which is 45, which is under dimension D. So I select these two lines and then hit D. That brings me this option, smart dimension system, and this is 60. Again the same thing, select the line and hit D. So select the line, hit D on the keyboard, say 100. Right, and then this will be 50. All right, we have 3 degrees of freedom left, and one of them is this angle, which is normal N on the keyboard, so that's there. 21 constraint, which is a normal constraint. Put the same on this side, so make that orthogonal. Now we have only 1 degrees of freedom left, which should come about this point. Now I don't know what that point right now, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and make it some extra and make it like not like that. So select this line, hit D on the keyboard. Now it's giving the linear length. If I come this way, that would be the vertical length. I want to go with the linear one, say 120. I want to keep it extra so I can make a pocket out of it later on. Or I could actually go find that dimension. So this is 74.1 plus the dimension of this radius, which is 60 diameter, so 30, so it would be actually 104.1. we can do that one too. Either way, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Yep, so 74.1 plus 60 divided by 2. Yeah, that's the same, 104.1. Alright, that's the end of it. As I said, I want to make a pad of length 60 in symmetric to the plane fashion. And there it is. So that is my middle plane, and then the extrusion is on the both sides. And now I want to make this hole in the middle, which will be a pocket. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and make these two XY plane. and then maybe, actually I don't have to go through that trouble. I just can draw a sketch on XY plane, right? And here turn on the section view, and so this is the center. Don't worry about this drawing on the back, we are looking at this. So it would be a slot, and we have 1 degrees of freedom additional, so that's deleted that. Now this radius is 10, right? And this length is 30, and it says it is 40 millimeter from this edge, which happens to be 10 millimeter away from the center. So this point would be, let's say 50. Yeah, that's about right. All right, we got that. So it's sitting right there, and I want to make a pocket out of that. So this is, I'm gonna say sketch pocket slot. I want to make that a pocket, and as I see, I do not see anything because we need to go in a different way there. So reversed, and I can say through all. We get our pocket. And then there is another pocket on this side, so I'll do the same thing. I'll draw a sketch on YZ plane and draw this pocket. So that would be 15 millimeter in radius and 30 millimeter from the bottom, right? So on YZ plane, I'm going to say turn on the section view. So there will be a half slot. I'm going to go ahead and draw a full slot, and it is 15 millimeter in radius, and this center is 30 millimeter from the bottom. And this actually doesn't matter if we keep it or like delete it. I'm going to go ahead and keep it, say 50. So that's our pocket. Another one, so make that a pocket, make it reversed there, and say, I don't want to say through all now. If I say through all, it will cut into this plate too. Let's give it a try. See, I don't want to do that. So I want to say dimension, say 15, to be on the safe side. A 10 would do, 15, but as long as it's not cutting into this plane, we are fine. We're getting close. Now we'll have to draw this tube. And there is this new thing that I saw in one of the videos of Mango Jelly recently. That's a new feature of part design sketching. Let's give that a try. So previously this feature, without doing a fillet, I would have to do 2 sketches. We probably can do that with 1 sketch on this version. So draw a sketch on this face. Alright, that looks weird. So this is the face that we are looking at. And there we will have to draw a tube. So that's 2 circles, and then 2 arcs from here to there and here to there. All right, and then close it up. Probably use the polyline. All right, so I'm going somewhere, make it vertical. And then, so let's get some reference line. And then I want to place these on this line. So that's C on the keyboard, coincident. And then I want to make this horizontal. All right, we can make this dimension go longer than what we need because that will be cutting into it. And then I'll probably want to make this, because we made that dimension when we drew this first line in the first sketch, I can actually use that in my benefit here. Right, now the dimension wise, this is 50 and 30, so the inside is 30 and the outside is 50. All right, looks good. And Now I want to try this out for the first time. So I want to select this line, this line, this line. So all the outside ones, right? And then inside one. And I want to make a pocket. Wow. All right. It's working. So let's go ahead and say through all. That worked. And there is this sketch. Let's bring it back. On this one, I want to select this edge, like not the pocket. I want to select this edge and this edge, these two. And I want to pull it up. It doesn't say how long, like, you know, how what would be the height of this tube. Let us go with 20. So I'm selecting these two and pad it for 20. Wow, that's great. This is life-changing. So I'm using the same sketch to extrude and make a pocket in part design. I don't know if part has this feature in this 0.22 version. I'll give it a try. I'm skeptical about it, but this is great. Anyway, that's the model that we are building, right? And we have everything in there. And I got to use the new feature of this upcoming FreeCAD 1 version. I'm sure you'll like that feature. Anyway, if you have any question, comment, or suggestion on this model, please let them know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I will see you in one of my next videos then.